Hi everyone! I realized that we hadn't actually seen this entire cutscene, so I decided to start by watching the cutscene! Or I guess this is a little intro, not a cutscene. Well, there we are. That was pretty fun. I don't know how I missed that before. My goodness. Okay, well.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
I gotta remember what we were doing. Yesterday I took off. Hi, Harry! Welcome! I didn't stream yesterday because I wasn't feeling the best. But we're back! I'm gonna remember what the goals are for today. Find Frozen Marine! That makes sense! Oh, I guess she's up on the hill. Sorry if my voice is a little right now. Hopefully it'll get better as I talk. Yeah. Last time, things were starting to heat up a little bit. Rosemary might be the witch? I don't know, it's hard to say. But I guess we'll figure it out. There's something else out today. I don't think we're gonna meet the snake yet. Because I assume the snake is the next testament. Because we still have, I mean, it's only Wednesday and we have until Saturday. Hi, Trevor! Rosemarine.
Good morning, Elise.
Good morning, Elise. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? Last night in the woods? What were you thinking, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't... You weren't yourself, Rosemarine." What do you mean?
Out with it.
Oh, don't give me that now. No, Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. That's suspicious. You were with me there the entire time, Rosemarine. No, I wasn't. I couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. So it was the hag. The hag's just messing with her. You went on ahead, no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. If that wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name? Is everything alright, Elise? You look a little... Rosemarine, you can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself. I had a dream about you. It was... Oh, Elise. I saw you and your grandmother, and it felt like I was seeing the path to finding your knowledge. Oh, Elise, it's fate. Fate, you say? You still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to after last night. Oh, did you get it? Huh? Why, the testament, Elise? Yes, those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair and... Oh, Elise, that's wonderful! All you need to do is prepare to be eaten. What? Eaten? Remember, Elise, these gifts you're giving these are gifts you're giving him, Elise. Well, see, Trevor, from what she's saying, she's a witch, but not the witch. It's different. But it's hair. A part of your own mortal body, yes. Gifts for the hosts, food, drink, and good company. Food, you say. The tender flesh needs to be food. You look tired, Elise. Is everything alright? I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine. Unless the witch, like, killed her mom or something. Well, we don't see... Trevor, the thing is, we didn't have a mom. Like, we don't know who our mom is. We just kind of, like, was a baby. And then, a lady from this village found us and raised us as her own child. The witch is like, "Ooh, Elise, you're like my own blood and flesh, and I love you. Come back to me, ooh," or something. I don't know. So, but the witch has been like cursing the town and like making the people go into hysterics. Come now, let's head out to work. Everything's falling into a place, Elise. You'll see. Okay, and oh god, we're hungry. Okay. If I remember correctly, I believe that, what was I about to say? Oh my gosh, I've already lost track. Don't do that. Don't do that, cat. Sorry, I got a cat on my lap and she's trying to knock things over. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, we have to bring Rosemarine to our tasks now, where she raises our suspicion. I'm gonna go ahead and... Go eat some food, Harry. Trevor, the craziest thing that happened last was that, one of the guys in the village, his horse was stolen, and then, they found a horse that was really sick, and then as we were going back home in the nighttime, we saw a dead horse, because he had like 3 horses that were stolen, and we were like, "Oh my god! Dude, come here, look, it's your horse!" And they come back and the horse was gone. Oh, fix your water leak. Enjoy. I hope it's not too horrible. Good luck, Trevor. How much money do we have? 46! Oh, forgot I was saving! Nope. Apparently she lied about the horse, even though we saw the horse. There's a testament. Just so odd. I might end up having to sell that horse. I don't know. Maybe we'll give him the wooden horse. That'd be kind of funny. And a little bit mean, though. Be like, "Here's your horse!" It's wooden. Oh! Cutscene! Hello! The crows. Oh, there's so many crows. What are the crows doing here? Elise? Is everything alright? This can't be good. I best hurry. Say, Elise. I've been wondering about that room upstairs. Granny Holly's old bedroom. Oh no, I didn't check the painting this morning. Would you like me to clean it as well? There's no need. I don't go in there at all. All the more reason to give it a good sleeping. I haven't been in there since you've passed, you see. Oh, I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. That's alright. In fact, I don't even have the key anymore. I locked it up the day she passed, and I don't know where I put it. I understand, Elise. I wonder what happened to that key. Knowing myself, I may have thrown it off the peaks. I forgot to go check the painting. And that's something that's really easy to miss, so I'm gonna go check that. So, excuse me while I run all the way back home again. It's probably just gonna be... well, I don't know. It might be the unicorn right now. I do like the fact that it, like, physically makes you run through all of this and doesn't give you teleport checkpoints. Let's go check it. What are you looking like right now? No, you're just the unicorn. Okay, I thought so, but it's... Oh! It's always good to check. Because the other... Not too long ago, it was the woman and... like a man. Which was kind of weird. But... You know. Goodbye, crows. Leave all your feathers behind. You're not going to talk to me, are you? What about you? Seen any witches about here? Watching sullenly over the passers-by, the Lord's image rests eternalized by his wayside shrine. I'll try to talk to the crow, but okay. More crow... Okay, there's a shiny thing. I like shiny things. What do we got? An acorn! Beautiful. I love acorns. I'm a big fan of acorns, actually, guys. Believe it or not. They make me happy and healthy. Hi, Granny Gretel. What are you doing all the way out here? Oh, there you are. Leb asked me to warn you two. What happened, Granny Gretel? Oh, poor Apfel struck a dreadful fever. Oh, no. Leb and Lisbeth were all up last night looking after him. Is he alright? Seems so, but after that high of a fever, I wouldn't want him frolicking about too much. Where is he now, Granny Gretel? In church, I believe. Leb said Father Hans intends to keep watch over him today. Father Hans? Oh, it's one thing after another here in Kieferberg, isn't it? That's not good. Are we gonna get blamed for it? These crows need to leave us alone. Get out of here! I'm done with you. They're everywhere! Oh my god!
What in the Lord's name?
What's all this? I don't think I've ever seen so many crows at once. Come, Rosemarine, we must find out what's going on. Something I'd say is worth wondering about, Rosemarine. Is how Flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say? Oh, I've always wondered about that. Suppose he must have gotten injured, or could have been a branch, or he might have fallen, perhaps. It doesn't seem he's in pain, at least. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions. Such as? Why he followed me, firstly. Your hat's made of hay. That's my best guess. Oh, I'd like to ask him his name, too. Isn't it Flock? It was the one I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name. He's a goat, Rosemarine. Why? But he still has his own character, at least. We're done wondering about this useless things, Rosemarine. Oh, but it's so much fun, isn't it? I don't trust that goat, guys. That's in one evil goat. He stared at me weird. Now I don't like him. Get out of here! Get out of here. Gotta get these crows out of here, bro. What's going on? He'll be scraping bird poof off the roofs for weeks, Alma. Oh, Elise, would you take a look at this nonsense? These crows, I see. All of Kieferberg's thick with these filthy things. I told everyone I'd seen them yesterday, Miss Alma. They're a pest, and the Lord knows where they've come from. Oh, but they're not dangerous, I'm certain. What are you saying, lass? Of course they are. You'd best talk some sense into your cousin, Elise. She's clearly not all there, poor lass. Alright, let's go, Rosemarine. Yes. Do they just keep coming back? Like, they need to chill out. You better stop! Go away. Is his thing... Oh, it looks like it's starting to rust. I guess I could go into the church and see what's going on there, too. They're just everywhere! Oh my god. And no one's out. I mean, I don't blame them. There's crows everywhere. Anyone down by the well? For once? No one? And no crows! So that's good, at least. There's gotta be something down here eventually. Get out of here. I believe that's Jacob, and I don't know. I'm starting to recognize them now. Oh, well, that's a story quest, alright. I don't want to talk to them yet. Last time they made a fool of me, and I don't like them very much right now. Hello! I should have believed you last night, Elise. I suppose. Not that it would have prevented anything, though. Oh, the dreadful things are everywhere! They've been circling the windmill all morning, you see. The lads are still up there trying to do away with them. Circling the windmill? What for? Why, to steal our grain, Elise! Those crows are a bad omen, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to lend old Joshin's notions any weight, but I should give it some thought, I'd say. Now that's a bad omen. No use in whining about it, Jacob. It's a no. But Granny! What's wrong, Miss Marlene? It's Aptha, alas. He came with a fever down with a fever last night. I've heard, yes. Do you know if he's feeling better, Miss Marlene? He is, but it seems the fever was gone in the morning, but Leb said the poor lad was delirious. Oh, please let me go see him, Granny! Absolutely not, Jacob, and that's final. Where is he right now, Miss Marlene? In the church, I've heard. Oh, I could go wait for him by the fountain. Wait for your father to come back, Jacob. I wouldn't want you at those birds' mercy, either. But Granny, this all goes for you, too. Don't go anywhere near those crows, you hear? Oh, but have they hurt anyone? Lord knows they could. Rose and Marie's not giving herself a good case right now. See if there's anyone over here. Molly should want the bread already. Hi, Odalie. Miss Odalie? Eek! Don't tell me you're hiding from the crows. I'm not going anywhere near those dreadful things. Oh, this is all your fault. How is this our fault, Miss Odalie? You two are hiding something. I know it. Well, Joshin's been taken for a fool, but I know you. Is this because of what I said, Miss Odalie? Yesterday, Miss Odalie? All those awful things going on. I understand it's frightening, Miss Odalie, but you can't... Oh, but those children weren't enough. Now even our children are hexed now. What are you? Shoo shoo, let me be, you. Okay. I best go lend a hand. The lad's a hand, Brundlehide. No, Guido, please don't go. What's going on here? You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before anyone else in Kieferberg, as you know. Ma, you ought to know something about this, then. Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Miss Wilma. Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I best head back there, Brindlehide. She's pregnant, Guido. Don't get her all worked up. They broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido? Stole our grain. The bastards. I must go, Brindlehide. I can't stand here all day. Oh, Guido, what if they attack me while you go away? Let's go to the church, I guess. Can we even go in the church? Oh, they won't let us go in. That makes sense. Okay, well. Are they gonna start accusing us of witchcraft again? Because that'd be kind of rude. We don't control the crows. I'll take good care of it, Father. I thought he was with the child! There's nothing to see here, Elise. You best head back into town. You're the one who first saw these crows, weren't you, Elise? It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered. I've said it last night, I'll say it again. You're hiding. It matters not, Eljoshin. We must focus on the matter at hand. We all had our fill of trouble last night, didn't we? We don't need any more yelling, that's for certain. Now, they didn't steal that much grain, folks. How much did they steal, Mr. Gustav? About a sack in total. We got here in time to prevent the worst. Those darn birds were building a nest in the oven. We ought to give it a good scrubbing later. It doesn't seem they're keen on attacking us, at least. We've locked it up and trusted Eugen here with the key for now. I appreciate the trust. Of course. Oh! Of course, especially after all of yesterday's going on. Because he was stolen from, or because he has no horses to steal the grain with. Who's to stand guard here, then? Before we get into that, Bernhard, there's something I'd like to say. We're all very aware of what happened last night, however. We ought to stick together, folks, now more than ever. You heard the man. Kieferberg is what we make of it. Don't forget that. I ought to head back to church. Is Apfel feeling better, Father? That's what I'm looking into, Finn. You'd best go with Elise. Leb will fill you in, I'm certain. Will do, Mr. Gustav. I was wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernhard said the crows were trying to make a nest in the oven. I suppose it's a cozy little nook. I don't see what's so... So there's an oven in the windmill, right? There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosenmarine. What's your... The tender flesh, Elise. Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it? Making bread out of it, you say? Maybe you could go ask the town if they'd let you in. That's rather risky, Rosemarine. I suppose, but I can't think of any other way either. If not, I want to find him. It's worth a try, I'd say. Alright, I'll see what I can find out. Why don't we just ask Granny Gretel? Say, Rosemarine, you know how to sew, don't you? Somewhat, yes. That explains it, I suppose. Explains what? Why the patches on your dress are so clumsy. We could ask Mr. Merrilee to help, you know. Oh, but I quite like my dress. That's alright. But I'd say you deserve better. Newer clothes is all. I don't need better, Elise. This is my dress, and it's been with me for years now. All these patches and tears mean something to me, you see? What does that moon-shaped one mean, then? Oh, this is from an old blanket of mine. It brings me comfort when I have it with me wherever I go. And the squares? Granny patched it for me when I fell off a tree. Can't bring myself to part with it now that she's gone. Fine, you have your reasons. I appreciate the thought, Elise. I'd say they snuck in through the roost, Gustav. When did you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig? Heinrich came about to collect some flour this morning. He was the one who gave the alert. So you've locked it up, have you? We must keep those birds out, Elise, or they'll take all our grain. You could draw them away. Maybe if you scattered some grain elsewhere, Mr. Gustav. Then the windmill could still be available, and we've thought about that, Elise. Nobody was in favor for wasting any more grain, lass. Ah, I see. You ought to keep a close eye on the windmill, Elise. You can have a word with Eugen, perhaps. No, of course. We have a lot of tasks right now. Better days will come, lad. When I'm settled in Premeldorf, God willing. Don't make hasty decisions, Eugen. What is it, Elise? With the key to the windmill, even. Lass is right, Eugene. It's a shame for you to leave. Nothing I can do about that, folks. Ugh! There's nothing left for me here in Kieferberg, you see. Still, I think everyone would miss you, Mr. Eugen. Please reconsider. No, I've made up my mind, but I do appreciate it, Elise. Even this key, I will only be holding on to it until this evening. Until the evening, Mr. Eugen. It's too much responsibility, lass. I'm not too comfortable with it in my pocket, I must admit. Why not hand it over to someone else, then? I could take it to Mr. Gustav if you'd like. That's all right, Elise. There's no better place than Kieferberg, lad. Okay, I gotta talk to him later. Oh my gosh, it's chicken. Oh, I can go in now. See if there's anyone down here first. No one? Huh. $50? That's a lot. Let's go into the church. Ah, it's nice to see you, Elise. You've heard about Apfel, I assume? I only heard he was ill, but that's all. Oh, the poor lad, I can't bear looking at his little hands. What about them, Miss Dorothy? It's best you hear it from me, Elise, so you get the real story. You've been up all night, Lisbeth, we can tell her. Apfel is fine now, but as you can see, last night I was awoken by him moaning, speaking nonsense. His fever was boiling him alive. We called for Father Hans and brought him to the church, but Apfel had never been so ill. I thought I'd lose him. He wasn't at all there either, kept mumbling to himself, and I don't know how, but his hands are injured. It's horrifying, and they were so bloody. As if they were pecked at something. I can't explain it. Those darn crows! Collect yourself, Miss Lisbeth. That's all right, Miss Lisbeth. Take a deep breath. First, I thought he'd caught the goat's sickness somehow, but I It doesn't explain his hands or what happened to my goats. This girl just can't keep a break. Or catch a break, can she? Oh, this is my disgrace. It's alright, Miss Lisbeth. We're all here for you. It's alright.
You know...
What about the goats? It must have happened while we were praying for— Oh my god! Miss Lisbeth went to fetch him dry clothes. She happened upon 2 of her goats laying on the ground. They'd bled to death. Their tongues had been ripped out and their heads were severed too. Oh my lord! Well, you could be rest assured we'll help you, Miss Lisbeth. I shall arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible. What am I to do with 1 sick goat, Father? We'll make certain you and the children don't go without, Miss Lisbeth. You're welcome to have supper with Finn and I any time, Lisbeth. Thank you, but I don't have strength, Dorothy. Miss Dorothy will be looking after Apfel, Miss Lisbeth. You'd best go home and rest for the day. Of course, Father, thank you. Come, I'll walk with you and Apfel home.
I'm sorry.
This is awful, Elise. I had to pay them a visit later. That's horrible. This poor girl. Why are you being mean to me, Cat? Ow! Mean. Mean. It's one thing after another, isn't it? First things first. I have to figure out how I'm going to get my hands on that key. Don't be mean, Cat. Ow! You scratched me! That hurt. You look awful, Leb. It's no wonder, is it? Seeing Apfel so ill had me worrying about him all night. Miss Lisbeth said he was mumbling to himself. He was having convulsions, speaking of the witch, too. Sounds like he's been listening to too much of old Joshin's nonsense, that's what. I think so, too. What about Apfel's hands? What was that about? I'd say he did that to himself. He was gripping his fist the entire time, so... Say, Leb. If this is about last night, Elise. What else would it be about, Leb? I'm worried about you. They gave me a lecture, is all. Mr. Gustav was very supportive of me, but Father Hans, he... Oh, that old geezer better not have. Father Hans isn't all there either, Elise. What do you mean, isn't all there? Old Joshin's very much convinced you saw those crows for a reason, and... Father Hans is starting to believe him, I think. Oh, for goodness sake. Be careful, Elise. There's only so much I can do for you. Next time we need to... romance Leb. Anyone up in the bell tower? No, just crows! These darn crows. Do I have a date right now? I suppose. Do you have a date? Is everything alright, Miss Merrily? Oh, Elise, it's so horrifying. To think this would happen to Lisbeth of all people. All on our own with 2 young children, too. Oh, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I hadn't seen Grun all morning. I had a word with Lisbeth this early morning. Grun was in tears. I couldn't bear the sight. It seems they're going to be in class with Dorothy and Leb. See what I can do for them this afternoon. Even if it's just keeping them company, or entertaining Grun. Oh, I can only hope none of this misfortune gets sent my way. Yeah, girl. I'm gonna look for Molly. Knowing her, she's gonna ask me for some... What's up, Ludwig? Please? Oh, there you are, Elise. You seem troubled, Mr. Ludwig. All of Kieferberg's troubles last. Now, can you do me a favor? Bertha and I are thinking about spending a week in Pimmeldorf after the festival. In Pimmeldorf, Mr. Ludwig? My daughter has been insisting we visit, you see. Seeing our grandchildren would be great for Bertha, too. Why don't you visit more often, Mr. Ludwig? It's such a long way to Pendledorf. It's really not that far away. Do me a favor, will you, Elise? Go ask Finn if he can look after my cabbages while I'm away. Your cabbages, Mr. Ludwig? They need daily tending to, and these crows aren't helping. But tell him he can't simply beat them with a hoe, you hear? Why would he do such a thing? Young lads are lazy, that's why. Well, I guess I gotta go find Finn. I don't know why he can't tell him himself. I can't help you, sir. Finn, are you around here? I want to pick more apples. That's the task I want to do. Or chop wood. I'm good at that too. We ought to believe you last night, Elise. That's alright, Mr. Gustav. I know it caught folks off guard. I do wonder where all these crows came from, though. Elise, I was hoping to have a word about Leb. You owe that lass a piece of your very soul, Elise. What do you mean, Mr. Gustav? That poor lass stood up for you against Father Hans and old Joshin all evening. Yes, I know. You'd have been a real earful if it had not been for her. Leb's a friend to keep, Elise. Don't take her for granted. I don't, Mr. Gustav. Oh, Joshin, huh? He's been rather vocal about these crows, too. Everything will be fine, folks, you'll see. Oh, excuse me. Where would Finn be? There's Freya. I haven't seen her all morning. Oh, can't Saturday come any sooner? This week has brought us nothing but trouble. These crows all about town, too. We ought to have believed you yesterday, Elise. It doesn't matter anymore, Miss Arian. All that's keeping me in good spirits is the festival, if I'm honest. You've heard about Alpfel, Elise? The poor boy. I'll ask Miss Lisbeth what I can do for her, later. She hasn't had time to look after herself, I'd wager. Oh, I can't bring myself to smile on days like these. That reminds me, Heinrich is spending the night out there. Because of the crows, isn't it? Together with Eugen, I heard. Poor lad hasn't had any time to come to terms with what happened yesterday. Eugen will be gone by Sunday, you can mark my words. Miss Wilma! I know, it's gonna be crazy, guys. I'm gonna go check the well again. Unsurprisingly, there's nothing here. Why is this even here? Get out of here! Bah! I haven't had a proper night's sleep since Friday. Lise here has been sleeping like an angel, I'd wager. Messing with the first thing in the morning, are you, Miss Bertha? My, there's hardly any need to threaten folks like that, Elise. How is this a threat, Miss Elma? You can tell us, Elise, there's no harm. Eek, don't say it! You were the only one who knew about those crows, why is that? There's nothing else I can say. Miss Bertha's been taking a liking to teasing us, Miss Odalie. Suppose. Truly, Bertha, this isn't the time. Why, I'm not teasing anyone, this is a legitimate question. It doesn't matter who saw them first, Bertha. What matters is that they're here, and they're not leaving, no matter what we do. This is a omen, is what it is. Come now, it'll get you home. Thank you! I needed that. It'd be crazy to say, I'm the witch! Ah! What's up? Have you guys seen Finn? I've been struggling, I can't lie. Struggling, Mr. Tristan? Explaining all this to Jacob is no easy task, Elise. I've told him as little as I can about the horses, too. But Apfel getting that fever is a different story, I understand. These crows are a mystery, too. What'd you see yesterday, Elise? Nothing much, Mr. Tristan. There were crows all about Mr. Eugene's horse last evening. That was all. They flew away when I got too close, and then I ran back to town. We ought to have believed you, lass. All we can do is keep our focuses on the festival. Easier said than done, if I'm honest. It's one thing after another. I wonder if it will last until Saturday. I do wonder about that. Where's Finn? Can't find him anywhere, Mr. Ludwig. He's nowhere to be seen. You know, I haven't really had any reason to buy matches since the first night. In the other world, they just keep giving them to me, and it seems like the max is 20, so I don't know. And I have 17 right now, so it's like, what's the point of buying more? I was so worried originally. Oh, Rose and Marie's up there. Hi, Rose and Marie. Oh, there's Flock. There she is. You and that goat of yours, Rosemarine. Oh, Elise, there's no need to be jealous. I'm not jealous of a goat, you. Isn't she, Flock? How would you like to sleep with him out in the granary, Rosemarine? I'd have Flock to hold close. I wouldn't be cold at all. Why, you! Ah, Flock, don't get so close to the edge. You better be careful too, Rosemarine. You can see everything from here, can't you? Suppose. Something's going on in your mind, Elise, I could tell. Can't even be left to brood in peace, can I? You're going through some changes, that's all. Some changes, you say? Your path will become clearer and clearer, you'll see. You're a little too cheery. Almost feels like you're mocking me, Rosemarine. Come now, Elise, give me your hands. Rosemarine, what are you... Let's dance, Elise. You're going too fast, Rosemarine. We're approaching the full moon, Elise. You know what that means. How would I know such a thing? It's time to celebrate new beginnings. Our new beginning. Together! What new beginning, Rosemarine? You're not making any sense. Well, you're following your dreams, Elise. Fulfillment of my purpose, too. Everything's coming together just the way the stars told me it would. Rosemarine, we ought to celebrate our good fortune, Elise. Wait, Rosemarine, you're spinning too fast. Are you alright, Elise? For goodness sake. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think. I used to dance with Granny like this every month, and You swung your granny around like this? Of course, every month. You're truly... Whether you believe me or not, Elise, let me put it this way. You see that castle in the distance, don't you? Yeah? Yes. It may seem far away from where you stand now, but... The stars are even farther away, yet they still guided me to you, didn't they? Rosemarine. Are there any places with pretty views? Are there any other places with pretty views in Kieferberg? Suppose the windmill's not bad. Will you meet me there tomorrow afternoon, then? Our new beginning together, she says. Elise, I'll be there, Rosemarine. We best head back now. Oh, yes. How many do we have with her now? Okay, we have tasks available now. Let me see. Still can't ask Eugen about the key. Well, I guess I'm helping with the chickens, because it's better than kiss the rat. Where's it at? Okay. In the back alleys. Alright. I really should do something about my spirit level. I'm going insane slowly. I wonder what would happen if you didn't romance anyone at all in this game. I mean, I assume you can't finish the Last Testament because it's the company of others and that means love. But it could give you a lot of money. There you are. Come here. It's you. It's enough. I'm not giving you one more crumb. But you promised me some leb. I promised you nothing, Mercy. Folks already thinks it's strange, Elise, that you knew about the crows since yesterday. You know what? Why don't you go ahead? Who's gonna believe a scrawny little squealer like you anyhow? Oh, Joshin does, Miss Elise. Miss Odalie does too. Oh, do they? What are you telling them then? That I saw you talking to those crows yesterday. There was a golden one too, wasn't there? Why you? Following you about the town is so truly much fun, Miss Elise. I just know you have a leb you promised me tucked away somewhere.
Alright.
You keep your mouth shut, you hear? I don't want to add any more to these folks' imaginations. But they're not imagining anything, are they? Shut it, Muddy. Not one more word about this. I'll keep quiet, but I was wondering. I gave you what you wanted, so go away. Alright, but why don't you bring me some hearty soup tomorrow?
Out with it.
Off with you, Mandy! Where do I get hearty soup? I mean, I ate the one from yesterday. I wonder if... I hope someone else sells hearty soup. I'm not playing Kiss the Rat with you kids. And we're all in a circle, are we? Oh my gosh, everyone's here. You're selling hearty soup. Oh, you are. That hurt. Guess I'll sell the handkerchief. Or... no, I don't need to. I should probably pack up on some band-aids and stuff too. There, let's see what's going on. She'd better be off marrying Eugen, I say. Who's marrying Mr. Eugen? Oh, Bertha's jesting, Elise. You have to agree, Marlene, they're about the same age too. You can't be talking about Miss Lisbeth. Who else would I be talking about, Elise? Now, we can't be spreading this nonsense about town, you hear? It's far from nonsense, those children need a proper father. Eugen's leaving the first thing next Monday anyhow. Big mistake, if you ask me. I'm not too certain about Eugen myself, but I must agree poor Lisbeth would be better off if she remarried. Okay. He's right here, guys. Good thing Apfel's feeling better, Lisbeth. No use in brooding now. Only wear you out even more. Oh, I can't help but worry. Mr. Bernhard is right, Miss Lisbeth. Even so, you must keep an eye on the children. How's your horse, Mr. Eugen? Tired. Still, the poor thing's lying about in the hay. So are my goats. To think someone would do such a thing. I've been keeping calm, not wanting to rile folks up, but you've been too calm, I'd say. Cursing Kieferberg to hell won't bring my horses back, Bernard. Someone ought to have done it. That's all I could have to say. I must say, I'm starting to understand how these old folks feel. Miss Lisbeth! It's certainly easier to believe there's a witch, isn't it? It's rather tricky now that we don't have Eugen's horses. You can lend us a hand, Freya.
Elise!
Oh, Elise. Won't you tell Papa to stop before he... Huh? Freya is as strong as I am, believe it or not. Looking rather flustered, aren't you, Freya? Because he makes it sound as if I'm I'd say it's an assault, not a fault. A set, not a fault, Freya. I'm not that strong anyhow. I must say I'm curious now to see that now, lass. Don't pressure her, Heinrich.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
I would, but even I would like to see how strong she is. Alright, alright. Oh my gosh, she just picked her dad up. How's this then? Can't believe it. Gustav weighs as much as a horse, but look at that! She barely broke a sweat, too. That's my daughter. Atta girl, Freya. Papa, not in front of Elise, too. Huh? This is the kind of cheer Kieferberg needs. Truly, I'm tired of hearing about this witch. Well, that was a nice little interaction. I've yet to find Finn. Wow, there's someone actually down here for once? What's up, Leb? Hiding from those folks, are you, Leb? Is it that, it's that obvious, isn't it? To me, yes. Folks have been hounding me all day, is all. I don't want to admit it, Elise, but I made a mess of that whole ordeal. I'm truly sorry, Leb. I didn't mean to trouble you. That's not what I was going to say, but please continue. I feel awful about it. I know you do, Elise. It doesn't matter anymore. What were you going to say, then? That we ought to take these goings-on seriously, Elise. There's no witch, Leb. Yet folks are losing their wits all the same, aren't they? Best keep calm is what you're saying. Say, Elise. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? You're putting yourself in danger, aren't you? Leb. You know me. You know when I can tell something's not right. There's nothing to worry about. Truth, it's not even... Whatever it is, Elise, I won't be able to help you with it. Now, when you keep secrets from me, and not when... No, I won't say it. Leb, I truly... Be careful, Elise. That's my only request. Yeah, we definitely need to romance her if we play this again. She's done a lot for us. We're just talking about you, dearie. Me, Miss Matilda? Oh, Elise, aren't you scared of these crows? They're more of a nuisance, I'd say. See, Brindlehod? Elise doesn't get to let it get to her. Oh, but there's so many. They haven't attacked anyone, have they? No, not at all. It just seems they're hopping about town, it seems. Certainly is strange, but I don't think there's much harm. You don't think there's a witch about town, Miss Matilda? I'm old enough to know such things don't exist, Brindlehide. Truly, Mr. Brindlehide, you can't listen to these old folks. Oh, I suppose that's true. Uh-oh. It's best we start gathering for prayer, old Joshin. Not much else we can do with neighbors like these, I'd say. Out and about talking behind folks' backs, I see. What use is there in winding old Joshin up, Elise? Kieferberg isn't taking these omens seriously, lass. Folks are making merry amongst these crows like it's nothing. What do you say they should be doing then? Pray them away? Should say such things, Elise. Better yet, when it— oh, this is gonna put it up. Nothing to do. Why? No need to frighten folks or nothing, but here we are. They ought to be frightened, Elise. We're dealing with a witch. It's your lack of fear and petness that's so aggravating, lass. No, oh, Josh, and you know Father Han said. You still haven't told us what you saw last night, Elise. I'd say it's your fault you didn't care to listen last night, oh, Joshin. Now, if you excuse me, I have better things to be doing at the time. Yeah, that was the wrong choice. Well, I can get that back down. It's only one, right? Yeah, it's only one. I can get that back down. Pretty close with Rosemarie. It's best you start confessing, Dorothy. A mother's sin passes on to her child, you know. Oh, for goodness sake. Why, it's a fact, Elise. What you ought to do, Dorothy, is wear your rosary all 9 months. Oh, I will, Bernardhide, but she— what about Miss Bernardhide? She's been doing these divinations. I don't know how those things work anyhow. It's old wives' tales and whatnot. Still, Elise, it could be harmful if she goes too far. With this witch nonsense about town, too. It may have been her who brought all these crows, even. Oh, for goodness sake, Miss Lorelei. Honestly, Lorelei, we can't go around making accusations left and right. She would never do such a thing, Miss Lorelei. Alright. You guys don't have to pounce on me like that. And there we go, it's gone. Easy! Easy peasy. I'll help you with the chickens in a second. Don't go losing your wits like that, Odalie. It may be best for you to rest for the day, Miss Odalie. Is everything alright? Eek! What's gotten into her? Odalie's terrified of the crows, Elise. Oh, Joshin's right. It's that lassie and her cousin. Oh, for goodness sake. This isn't good for you, Odalie. Think about your health. Your heart can't take much more. Oh, but I can't settle down, Marilee. The Lord is with Kieferberg. We must not forget that. You ought to put your faith in him, Miss Odalie. That's right, Odalie. You can't get swayed by whatever old Joshin says. Do I look like a witch to you, Miss Odalie? Oh, I wouldn't know, lass. What do you mean you wouldn't know? Don't rile her up, Elise. We'll take care of her. Don't you worry, dearie. Are you one to eat a lot of eggs, Elise? What else is there to eat in this town, anyhow? Oh, you're certain for a hog or two, I'm certain. Huh? Anyhow, would you fetch me a few eggs for supper? Alright. Let's just try it. Uh-oh. I guess I have to wait on that cooldown. Oh my gosh. I'll take a B. Welcome back, Harry. You did well last. These will do. Here, for your hard work. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. I'll be eating well tonight, that's for certain. I'm bad at that chicken minigame. It's because there's a cooldown on when you can turn, and it's hard to tell. Ugh. Taking those 3 bread away was not worth it! I can't be doing that again. I need bread pronto! Do I have any bread right now? I'll talk to you guys later. Leb, what are you doing? I mean, not Leb. Well, Leb's up there, but... Harry, you missed quite a bit. I mean, we're not to the witching hour yet, so... But we're getting there. I'm gonna go get some more bread so I can survive the night. Whoa! Wait a minute. I don't think that was there before. That's crazy. Anyways. Okay. I always get turned around. I didn't know you were coming with Elise. Where to, Miss Linda? We're stopping by Lisbeth's, Elise. Oh, my poor Jacob won't settle down. It's taking a toll on the children, that's for certain. I'm meaning to ask her if they would like to spend the night with us. They'd appreciate spending some time together, I'd wager. Lisbeth will most likely want to watch over her Apfel, Linda. Oh, that's true. Apfel's seen those goats, he's telling me. Such a horrible sight for someone his age. I'll come about it later, too. I'm concerned about Miss Lisbeth. Oh, me too. Her being a widow is also... What does it have to do with any of this, Miss Brundlehide? Truly, Miss Brundlehide, don't be so superstitious. Oh, I suppose. Because all we got to eat in this town is bread, eggs, even though we technically don't eat the eggs. Like hearty soup. And apparently we go through like 6 loaves of bread a day. So, you know, I don't know. Bread only gives us 1 hunger, bro. It's crazy. Girl, is there a crow on your head? Oh my god. Girl! I was wondering, Elise. Don't you find it strange the crows are still hanging about town? Now that you mention it. I already got the testament. There's no real reason for them to stay. Unless there's something else they want from you, Elise. Such as? Oh, I wouldn't know. Something else they're wanting. They've guided you to the windmill. I suppose that was nice of them. Ah, how nice of them indeed. Must be they're waiting to tell you something else. We'll see about that, Rosemary. I'm guessing that's a night activity. Yeah, because we can't talk to Mr. Eugen yet. Or, let's see what the tasks are. Apples. Oh, I love some apples! Oh, and there's wood! Ugh. This is a hard thing to choose. Harry, should I chop some wood or collect some apples? I like both of those minigames. Those are the best minigames. As though you've never had a fever yourself, old Joshin. The lad was crying out to the witch, Miss Matilda. Where exactly did you hear such nonsense, Mr. Joshin? Oh, at least someone finally to talk to with some sense into this fool. Lisbeth herself said the lad was delirious, lass. Miss Lisbeth said never said anything about the witch, Mr. Joshin. You ought to stop spreading this nonsense about town. Folks are already tense enough as it is, Miss Joshin. Old Stefan warned us about this, Miss Matilda. If I may ask, old Joshin, what's so special about old Stefan's word? I must say I'm curious too. Old Stefan knew Kieferberg was to face many trials, lass, and now we're seeing them right before our eyes. What about the witch, then? Very true. I have yet to see her out and about, old Joshin. Time will reveal all, I say. Okay, we can do the wood chopping, then. I got an A on it last time. I was so proud of myself. I'm just gonna see what other people are about. I believe she's for the wood. Hi, Freya! Oh, Elise, this one was working me like a donkey today. When doesn't she? I'm sorry, Elise, I didn't mean to yell. All of Kieferberg's on edge today, Freya. You need to lay off a little steam, too. Oh, I can't help it. I should bring her some cheer back to the folks. What made it your duty to do such a thing? Why, I did. We're all grumpy enough as it is, I can't make it even worse. Folks don't appreciate your cheer enough, Freya. Oh, at least, we can't blame them, then, can we? Don't you think you're getting tired of nothing in return? Why, this is who I am, Elise. I enjoy looking after folks the best I can. I can't help it. You're truly. I suppose it does make me look a little foolish, doesn't it? See if Lev is still down by the well. No, she left. Still have yet to find Finn. Hey, wait a minute. Wonder who's been making the maypole. Is Finn up here? Dude, I need to find you. You're not Finn. Must apologize, lass. To me, Mr. Bernhard? Had we believed you last night, we could have prepared ourselves. I can't see how, if I'm honest. We could have locked away the granary, for starts. Makes one wonder why they perched here in Kieferberg. It's all a rare sight, that's for certain. Have you seen the crows here before, Bernard? A long time ago, almost 20 years ago. It wasn't nearly this bad, however. Best we have a word with Father Hans. About what, Mr. Heinrich? Kieferberg needs some direction, Elise. I must agree, Heinrich. Gustav's struggling to find common ground with Father Hans, too. It's true, Father Hans doesn't seem too concerned, that's for certain. We must tell him his folks need him. Why is Finn literally nowhere? Best not get too close, lass. Lord knows where they might sweep down for that brooch of yours. Aren't you making too much of it, Mr. Tristan? No, he's right, Elise. It's dangerous. I can't seem to settle down with these crows flying about. And Apfel's fever, too. What if it's contagious? Apfel's feeling better already, Mr. Tristan. Father Hans is urging folks to stay calm. I must see to our duties, nothing more. Easier said than done, Ludwig. Mr. Tristan? There was a theft, Tristan. Nothing strange about it. Apfel's fever was just that. A fever. And I'd wager these crows will give up on their grain soon enough, too. I'm still not convinced, Ludwig. Okay. I'm gonna check back alley and then I'll do some wood chopping, Harry. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No one's here? Oh, I would be running home if you are, Elise. What? Lord knows what these crows have done to it by now. The wretched things are everywhere. We've been trying to get rid of them, but they won't budge. Have they broken into anyone's home, or...? Not yet, but they most definitely could. They're thieves, like rats. You'd best hide that brooch of yours, Elise. At least they steal it. You're making too much of it, Miss Marlene. Have you heard about Apfel, Elise? That his hands had been pecked by the crows? That's nothing but hearsay, Bertha. My, but isn't it horrifying? Apfel gripped his fist too tightly, nothing more. Oh, you'd say that's it? Of course that's it, Bertha. Ludwig said he'd have a word with Father Hans about it, but... Okay, well... That's weird. Anyways. Apple... So... What is that in? Okay. Oh yeah. I should probably talk to you two, too. Understood, Maddie? Oh, but Auntie's going to... What have you done now, Molly? Elise, it's not what you think. I didn't... She stole one of Elma's buns. She had it cooling on the windowsill. No, I didn't. She gave it to me, and Miss Elma had given Molly here a good earful. Does your auntie not feed you, Molly? It's complicated. She doesn't? I'm still a growing lass, Elise. 8 buns a day is an... 8 buns! Girl! 8? Either way, Missy. It's Muffy! Why can't any of you... Stealing is never justified, alright? You can come to me if you ever need anything. Oh, Leb. If only Elise was as kind as you. Why, you! Maybe it's best you go home and rest, Leb. I'll go with you. Then you can get me some pretzels. Oh, for goodness sake, Mindy. Why don't you go ask Granny Gretel? Tell her I sent you. She'll give you anything you want. Hooray! Hooray! Let's go chop some wood. Girl, you gotta get that crow off your head. I don't know, bro. I don't know. She should not be eating 8 buns a day. She's crazy. And all she does is leech off of us, too. She's like, give me more food! Give me more food! And I won't tell the town secrets about your witchery. Like, what? Girl. You don't need it. Have I talked to Freya? A little bit... I suppose it makes who she is. I guess I have. Forgot. Let's go chop some wood. Would you lend me a hand? What do you need, Miss Marley? Some wood for the hearth, if it's not too much trouble. I think I used to be able to do it all by myself. Of course. I'll get right to it. Oh, thank you, Elise. I'm so glad I could count on you, my dear. No, I cannot do this with her. Why don't I ask Freya to chop for them instead? This one's so cute. Oh no! No! Okay, I'm off. I was on a roll. That was crazy. Give me an A, give me an A, give me an A, give me an A. Give me an A. Yes! Let's go. I like that minigame. I don't need a restart. I got an A. I win. Aha! I knew I could count on you, my dear. Here you go, Elise, for a job well done. Give me the money! Woo! Money! What do you think of that minigame, Harry? To meet Leb at the bakery. Have dinner with Rosemarine. Can I still not talk to him about... Can't ask him about the key yet. Okay. I should... Yeah. What I should do is I should probably... I need to keep my sanity up. So what I think I'm going to do is... I think I'm going to sell this handkerchief. Because it looks like it's only for selling. So then I can buy the potion. Buy some bandages and then have enough for bread. Yeah. It's so expensive. But I need it. Okay, and then I already have a hearty soup for Muffy tomorrow. I'll buy 2 bandages. Wait, how expensive are they? They're 10? Ugh. I'll buy 1 ointment. Or... yeah, I'll buy 1 ointment. Hopefully I'll find some stuff in this new one. So then now I can... yeah, that's good. I needed that. I still have some money left over, so I could buy a loaf of bread and then have some more for later. Oh wait, I should probably talk to her. What am I doing? I'm just running right past her. I didn't use my match for this, did I? Long day today, was it, dearie? For you too, Miss McTilde? Not at all. I had a lovely nap just earlier. I can't remember the last time I took a nap. Let's call it the perks of old age, my dear. There aren't many, but I make the most of it. You're rather cheery, Miss McTilde. Why, most of the crows are gone, Elise. That's a relief, I must say. Makes one wonder, doesn't it? Sure does, Miss Tilde, sure does. Ugh, so, with that oil, I should be good to talk to the spirits for a while. That's Miss Odalie's home. I guess that makes sense. Let's save. On your way home, are you? Rest assured, Mr. Bernhard, I'm about to leave. Afraid the last will be taken by the crows, Bernhard. You'd best not jest, old lad. What about you two? Still worried about the crows? I wish they'd leave already, that's what. They're just resting here, I'd say. They didn't hurt anyone or try to steal anything else. It's not as though they necessarily had to, Mr. Bernhard. Doesn't sit right with me is all. Speaking of which, I'm concerned about Eugen. He's been rather cheery for someone who's been robbed, don't you think? I'd say he seems fine to me. Folks like him, Elise. Oftentimes they're misleading to you to think they're in good health. What makes you think that, Mr. Wellham? Eugen isn't the one to share his thoughts, lads. The lad's the same as always, although nothing has happened. I must make certain he isn't left on his own for long stretches of time, lest he... Okay. So we need to be concerned about more people. I've got it. Wait, Elise. Hi, Mr. Ludwig. Oh. There you are, lassie. Huh? We need to have a word with you, Elise. A word with me, you say? Your cousin's been going around town spreading nonsense, Elise. Such as? Why, saying the crows are nothing to fret about, for instance. She's a kind soul, Miss Emma. She's afraid of any animals, on the contrary. I see that might be true, Elise, but still. We're to be wary of such things, not make a little of them. I understand, Miss Selma. It's dangerous. To make certain I bring her... See... I don't have enough money to bring her work with me every second of the day. I'll have to deal with this every day. Suspicion going up? Suspicion didn't go up. So my suspicion's fine? Oh. Thought she was supposed to raise suspicion. I don't know why I did that. Hello, Leb! I know, Elise. I haven't said anything yet, have I? You don't have to, Elise. What am I to do with you, Leb? Elise, tell me you'll get a good night's sleep tonight. Nobody else breaks into a fever, I might. Here's your bread, Elise. Thank you! What's going on in your mind, Leb? Things that would upset you, Elise. I'm not certain if you trust me at all. I trust you enough to not ask about it. Keep coming back to this, Leb. If there's... I mean it, Elise. You don't have to tell me. Whatever it is, you can't tell me. I won't pry. You trust me that much, huh? Even if you truly were the witch! Leb! I mean it, Elise. I trust you'll tell me in time, whenever you're ready. You're truly... tired? For someone who's so attentive to others, Leb, you're not... I'll see you about tomorrow. For goodness sake, you're so stubborn. Give one more loaf of bread. Or I'll buy a pretzel so I can get that extra heart. Hi, Lab. Let's hope there's nothing suspicious out here. Doesn't look like it. Are they gonna talk to me? Elise! Jacob! Elise, come quick! What's the matter, Jacob? It's Apfel, he's gone missing! What? Oh, Elise, please come quick. We must go and look for him. That's right, we can't sit about waiting forever. What's going on here? Apfel's gone missing, Elise. Hopefully the lads will find him on their patrol. They will happen upon him, I'm certain. They don't know he's missing, Father. By the time they're back, my poor baby could have... Mama! You'll need to remain calm. Calm, Father, my boy is missing. Lord knows if he's alright, let alone the worst has happened. We'd know those crows were an omen. Not this again, you old wretch. Ought to have taken the lad to the witch. What a horrible thing to say, O Joshin. You truly have no decency, you. We can't give in to hysteria, brethren. Oh, to think the lads went out in search of crows. The crows were a threat, lass. Oh, that's it. I'm going to look for him myself. I'll go. Let me be the one to go, Miss Elizabeth. It's best we wait for the lads. I can't allow. Oh, will you really, Elise? Now there's a brave lass. Oh, but Father Hans is right. It's dangerous. Leave it to me, Miss Elizabeth. Oh, Elise. I don't condone your disobedience, Elise. I do. I need you to go, Elise, before Angelica's sake as well. Truly, the poor lass can't be without a mother. We can lend a hand in whatever you need, Elise. You'd best make certain you have enough food and matches, dear. Be here, Elise. Let me know when you're leaving. Find your way to the woods. We keep going back to these darn woods. Welcome back, Trevor. It's nighttime now. There's crows everywhere. That's basically what happened today. Oh, and a kid is missing. So we have to find him. Yeah, let's save. My Elise, I wasn't expecting you to volunteer of all people. That was rather brave of you, Elise. I couldn't sit still and do nothing. My, how fearless! Truly, with all this talk about the witch and whatnot. If only the lads were in town. Who knows, they might find him out and about. They don't even know where to look for Apfel, Elise. Could be happen nonetheless, Mama. Do you have everything you need, Elise? I believe I do, Miss Elma. No, we don't. We need more. I'm going to take this. Yes! 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 Thank you. I will always take bandages. It's not much, I know. Thank you, Miss Elma. Well, don't expect any charity from me, lassie. Be careful, Elise. I'll take all the bandages I can get. Bro, I get hurt so much. Let me go with you, Elise. You're not going anywhere, Jacob. I'm a man too! Apfel needs us, Granny. Elise doesn't need you getting in her way, Jacob. Your mother's right, Jacob. I wouldn't get in the way, I wouldn't. I can't look after you and myself at the same time. Do you understand? Oh, but I wouldn't. We must trust Elise, Jacob. I know you're hurting, Jacob, but she's right. Mama, I'll do my best to find him, Jacob, I promise. All right, Elise. No... Okay, no bandages for me, I guess. Give me a bandage, please. First, it was that awful fever, now this. Miss Elizabeth looks horrified. I can't even imagine. We can only hope she hasn't broken into a fever again, wherever he is. All you can do is bring him back to Kieferberg as fast as you can, Elise. There's only so much one can do after all. By the way, Trevor, how's the leak? Were they able to fix it okay? Or is it gonna need more? What's going on? Oh, I wouldn't know what to do if this happened to me. You'd best keep a close eye on Maggie, Miss Lorelei. Mary, she can look after herself just fine, lass. Better than most folks in Kieferberg here, I'd say. Miss Lorelei, poor Mandy is still a child. Oh, there's much you don't know about her, Dorothy. Such as? She wouldn't let herself starve for starters. Oh, certainly not. She eats 8 buns a day. Oh, I'm certain he's alright, dearie. I can only hope you're right, Miss Merrily. I must keep a positive outlook, Miss Elizabeth. I thought you said you didn't condone my disobedience, Father. My duty is to take care of my brethren well. Being Elise, you ought to be aware it's dangerous. The lass couldn't bear the thought, Father. We can't leave Apfel roaming all the woods by himself. Lord knows how sick he was yesterday. If that fever were to strike him again in those woods, I'll make certain I find him, Miss Elizabeth. I appreciate it, Elise, but if you find it's too dangerous, Elise will find him, Miss Elizabeth. We must trust the lass. Here you go, Elise. Please be careful. More bandage? Ointment! Ointment's even better! Thank you! Thank the Lord. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. We'll make certain to send the lads out after you. We'll send the lads after you when they arrive. Don't wander off too far, you hear? Thank you, Elise. Of course, thank you for the ointment. Oh, Elise, maybe it's best if one of us goes with you. I'll be fine, Miss McTilde. You can always change your mind, Elise. Leb's right, Elise. Who's to say if I don't? Who's to go if I don't, Freya? Well, it's all a good thing that you volunteered, Elise. You're a capable lass. I'm sure you'll find him. Thank you, Miss Arryn. I'm wondering how we didn't notice. It's no use blaming ourselves now, Miss McTilde. The children told Miss Dorothy they lost sight of Apfel. Some time before nightfall, it seems. Apfel was feeling all right, and maybe that... What, Freya? Perhaps he felt ill and didn't want anyone to fret. Oh, don't say such a thing. Apfel couldn't have wandered too far anyway. It'll be fine. Apfel got lost somewhere. I'm certain that's all there is to it. May the Lord be with you, Elise. Okay. Bye-bye! I see you. What? Girl, what are you doing? Eek! Oh, please. Elise, don't tell my auntie. What in the Lord's name are you doing out here, Melly? I had it with her, Elise. She always wants me working all day. Perhaps she needs your help, Mindy. She only likes me when I'm working. Why do you think I'm always sneaking about town? I'm not too certain if I believe you. Golly gee, Elise, I was hoping you'd understand. It's not that I don't understand, but you won't tell my auntie, will you? Not after what you just told me. No. Still, you best try not to patience too much, do you hear? Oh, Elise, since you like me so much, won't you give me some... For goodness sake, Miffy! Guess it's time to go into the woods. The witching hour should come up soon. Oh, I want whatever that is. How can I get it? I like shiny things. I'll take an acorn! Hooray! Witching hour! Oh, I need to eat food. We're back in the crow's den? Here I am again. I had to find Apfel and fast. We don't have Rose and Marie with us this time, or whatever that was, imitating Rose and Marie. You gonna talk to me, birds? It won't let me run still. I don't want that darn horse chasing me again. Oh, that's new. crow's trying to tell me something, I suppose. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should go this way. But what if I go this way? Haha. Okay, I see. I want to see if there's any secrets, Elise. I hate that I can't run right now. This isn't where I was yesterday. Is it? Upfell? Upfell, can you hear me? I have to find him. Goodness knows what could have happened to him by now. So I gotta be careful not to run into these walls. Because they hurt. Mosaic slab, I'll take it. What's this thing? A tile? Yes, Elise. Oh no! Oh! Almost forgot about those guys. Hello, lady! Ignorance is bliss. Has nobody ever told you that? Plenty of times, I suppose. To be unable to grasp how fortunate we are until it's too late. Charmingly tragic, isn't it? I don't see what's so charming about it. You'll come face to face with it, too. The ruinous grief of your biggest, heaviest regret. What's yours, then? Same as yours. We all sing the same. Penitence. Talking to girls like this is never a very pleasant experience, is it? A pearl rosary. Dang. Why does the handkerchief sell more than the rosary? It's probably 20. Oh no! Mosaic slab, I'll take it. Acorn? Oh man, they really don't want me to die here, do they? I'll take another slab. I feel like the light is giving us less than it had before. More egg. What's gonna kill us? My lord! Something's definitely going to do something. 5 match? This is what I'm talking about. Like, what's the point in buying matches anymore if everywhere you go they just give you more? Oh my gosh. Grape juice? I'll take it. Well, okay, so there's the crow, there's the snake, those are 2 of the guys, this is him, this is us. Who is this? More acorn. Are we just like gonna get murdered? I'm concerned. Like, why are they giving us so much? More acorns. How many do we have now? We have 8 acorns. That's ridiculous. More acorns? No, nothing. Guys, I think they're trying to kill me. Another safe spot. This light is getting dimmer and dimmer. It's okay, Harry. Right now, I think they're trying to kill me because they're giving me a ridiculous amount of acorns. And before then, they gave me a bandage and ointment, like the town did. So, like, whatever this level is, I think it's gonna try to kill me. I mean, everything's trying to kill me, but, like, more so. Hey, look! More! Like, this can't be a good omen. Why are we going this way? Oh, I didn't mean to go this way yet. Oh, Apfel! There he is!
What in the Lord's name?
Apfel! Hold tight, I'll get you out of there. Are they trying to eat him? Not the Red Moon. Is he gonna attack us or something? Let's get you out of there and go home. I don't think the crows are gonna... Girl! Don't you even. Girl! The woodland, this grove, it's aching. Rosemarine! Your flesh, your blood, your love. All that's rightfully mine, my progeny. This thing's not Rosemarine. I can give you all that you desire. What? My beloved daughter. What are you? This last Rosemarine. Is she the one your heart desires? What are you? They're coming. We'll meet again. It's kind of lame. There's the golden crow. A vile stench, a vile stench! Tainting our grove, tainting our grove. It's you! The lad's staying where he is, lass. The lad's staying, the lad's staying! Apfel, come now! Elise? Quickly, Apfel, we have to leave this place. The creatures brought him right into our beaks, lass. We're not about to waste a hearty meal. A hearty meal, a hearty meal! Ugh, my eye! Come, Apfel! We'll curse you, we'll curse you! Dare not defy me, leave the lad! We'll devour him, we'll devour him! Apfel, run! I can't move, Elise! He's mimicking my movements. My legs, they're moving on their own. We have to leave this place, Apfel. Elise, I'm scared.
Anyway.
Come, Apfel, we have to move. So we're linked. This is kind of cool. Is this how we die? Oh! That scream was crazy! I see. right now, in case you guys can't tell. I'm looking for the tiles that are moving, the tiles that are not. It's gotta be this one then. There we go. Elise! My eye! Where are we going? Watch your step up, Fel. We'll find a way. The fact that there's no save point... Oh wait, no there is. Okay, thank God. Give us this. God, this is kind of really cool mechanics, but also kind of really sucky at the same time. Oh, I see. Okay, so... Wait. Okay. Okay, well, let's reload. Okay. Okay, wait. Let's go down. Over. Up. Over. Up. I'm gonna reload again. This is harder than it looks. Okay, so. Um. We can't see Upfall anymore. Elise! I can't see where I'm going. Don't wander around too much, Upfell. Try to follow my voice. Elise, where are you?
Alright.
It's alright, Upfell. Walk in a straight line. I'll be watching over you. I feel dizzy, Elise. Trust me, Upfell, I'm right here. I must run to make sure I don't lose sight of him. Run?! Oh, God. Restoring trees, okay. What? Did he die? Okay, see, so I have to get down there. What? Was I not there fast enough? Bro just like ran right into it. Oh wait, oh I need to clear. Oh! No! Oh! Okay, I still have to do now though. Maybe I should save after this cutscene so I don't have to listen to this over and over and over again. Oh, but actually he's gonna fall, so I can't. I understand now. Hey guys. Ah! The stupid birds. Oh no, I hit the wrong button.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Oops. Shows you how frustrated I am. Stupid birds! Okay. I have to... I'm done after this, guys. There's no way. I'm gonna get through this night, and I'm done. I'm done! I'm out of here. If this kid dies now, I'm gonna be so mad. Kid, which one are you going to? Am I still going? Oh, thank God. That was so frustrating. At least I feel dizzy. I feel dizzy too. My blood pressure's too high for this. Wait for me, I'm coming for you. Give me a save point, give me a save point. Lord almighty, I need a save point. Hi, where's the save point? Elise, I'm with you now, Phil. Let's go back to Kieferberg. Save fell. Thank God. That was so frustrating. Oh my God, I hated that. Mama. Oh, thank heavens you're alright. Mama, Apfel. I was so scared, Mama. You're really alright now, boy, my boy. Oh! Oh, there's Rose and Marie. Oh, Apfel, I thought I'd never see you again. It's alright, my loves. We're together now. What a relief. Good Lord, Elise, you really did find him. It wasn't easy, that's for certain. Atta girl, Elise. Folks told us all about it. We're happy. We were about to set off for you. This is a moment to celebrate, folks. Prepare us a feast, Wilma. We're drinking to Elise tonight. Oh, how wonderful. I'll get right to it. We can't compromise the festival, Wilma. There's nothing better than to celebrate this, Father. Well, that's right, Father. We ought to celebrate. To the ends, folks. To the end. Elise, what are you doing out here, Rosemarine? You weren't coming back, so I came for you. I saw you came back with Apfel. He got lost in the woods. I went to look for him, is all. Oh, but is he alright? Say, Rosemarine, you've been home this whole time. Haven't you? Ah, yes, I made supper and everything. You were taking so long, I thought... Come, Elise, we ought to celebrate. I'll be right there, Mr. Heinrich. You head back home, Rosemarine. Oh, alright. I won't take too long, alright? I'll be waiting for you, Elise. My goodness. Ah! A save point! I'm so happy to see you! Get me out of here. Oh god. Ah! It was horrible. One of the worst yet. Stupid bird trees. So they're the bane of my existence. Ah, there she is. Trevor, did you see what happened? Oh, Elise, how can I ever repay you? That's alright, Miss Elizabeth, there's no need to. Nonsense, Elise, you saved him after all. Yeah, for real! Elise, like, save point is like... I'm shipping it so hard right now, bro. AJ, did you see? Did you see that? Ah! Okay, I'm fine. We're fine. I just never want to see those stupid crows again. How's Apfel? Him and Angelica are inside having their supper. I'm too fatigued to join you at the inn, but... Trevor, Trevor, I almost lost my wits. That's alright, Miss Lisbeth. I won't be staying here either. Oh, if only my goats were so ill. I have nothing else to give you as a thank you, Elise. Don't fret over such things, Lisbeth. Come, I'll keep you company. We'll all pitch in to thank Elise tomorrow. There's truly no need. I did what I felt I should. Would you mind telling me more about how you found him tomorrow, Elise? Of course, Miss Lisbeth. You too, Elise. See that you get plenty of rest tonight. Like, granted, the mechanic, like, with controlling Apfel and Elise at the same time was cool, and, like, I really liked that little maze puzzle where you had to figure out how to, like, move so Elise and Apfel could get to the end at the same time. But that end part was just BS. Like, that was not needed. Why'd you bring those stupid bird trees in here? I'm losing my wits. Anybody down here? No. I sure hope so, Trevor! I mean, the snake's gotta come up soon, so we should be done with the crow soon. Atta girl, Elise? Kieferberg owes you a great debt, lass. Lord knows what could have happened if it had not been for you. I was lucky, is all. No, Elise, I owe you an apology. What matters is that Apfel is safe and sound, Father. Heinrich is right, and we have good reason to celebrate. Bottoms up, everyone. To Elise, our bravest lass. To Elise, to Elise. Oh, you don't have to. Nonsense, lass. This is better than the festival, even. A great deal better indeed. It's our chance to unwind, folks. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise? Ah! Oh, yes. We're drinking all night long, lads. That sounds like a bad idea. To Elise. I think they had the opposite of your reaction right now, AJ. Find your way home. Well, I'm gonna talk to these stupid crows! Sorry. Sorry, I got a little out of hand there, guys. I'm fine. There you are, Elise, the girl of the hour. Are you alright, Mr. Eugen? Not you too, Elise. A man has to make the most of what he's got left. Don't tell me the ale is all you got, Mr. Eugen. Why don't you take this, Elise? Windmilking! Let's go! There's a lot of emotions going on right now, guys. The key! I won't be needing it now where I'm going, that's for certain. Where are you going? Mr. Eugen. You be careful, Elise. These folks aren't to be trusted. Blaming the witch for what happened to my horses. They're all into it, that's what. I can't very well tell him it was really the witch, can I? Kieferberg this, Kieferberg that. You're the only one in this town who's not enamored with this rat hole of a town, Elise. I suppose. Get away while you can, lest this place ruins you like it's ruined me. Craft the tender flesh. Am I supposed to craft it now? Now? Okay. Oh. I see. I'm going to save in a second, because this could be... I don't know if... This could be bad. Oh well, let's talk to everyone first. Oh, I thought I'd never see you again, lass. I always planned on coming back, Miss Oderly. There's no need to say that, Miss Oderly. We're all glad you're safe and sound, Elise, both of you. I must say, I'm surprised you found him, Elise. Those woods go on forever. It wasn't easy, I suppose. You suppose? Oh, but did you see her, Elise? Miss Oderly! Always with that wretched witch on your mind, aren't you? We're here to celebrate, now waste our time with this nonsense. We would have lost the poor lad if it weren't for... Oh, there she is, our bravest lass! You're making too much of it, Mr. Heinrich. Not at all, Elise, it's all thanks to you. We would have made it out in time, that's for certain. I must say, I'm curious to learn more about... None of that matters, Ludwig. Tonight is for celebrating. I won't hear another word about that nonsense. I didn't think I'd be staying for too long anyhow. Drink up! Drink up, both of you. Elise is much too young to drink, Heinrich. That's what I'm saying! Girl is not drinking age. Why, how old are you again, Elise? I'm 18, Mr. Heinrich. I turned 19 this year. Yo! Age reveal? Age reveal? I don't think we knew how old she was until now. There you go, Ludwig. She can handle a glass or two, I'm certain. Maybe some other day, Mr. Heinrich. Atta girl, Elise. All of Kieferberg's in your debt, lass. Lord knows what could have happened had it not been for you. I was lucky, is all. No, Beinhardt's right, Elise. I owe you an apology. What matters that Apfel is safe and sound. That said, Gustav, we best learn from this ordeal. We mustn't leave Kieferberg to the women again, it's true. What? I'd say the woman handled it rather well, father. Yeah, she's got you there, old lad. If not for me, I'm certain the others would have ventured out to find him. That's for certain. Marlene wouldn't have waited either. Freya was getting ready to follow right after you, Elise. They were gathering out to head when we arrived. We are fortunate to have you, Elise. Enough talk, let's celebrate. Why don't you grab some ale and go take Freya for a dance, Elise? Why does he keep wanting us to dance with his daughter? Ah, yes. Boy's like, take her hand! Take her hand! Ugh. All Kieferberg's in your debt, lass. It's the least I could have done, if I'm honest. Truly, it could have been much worse. I feared for Jacob, too. Is he alright, Miss Marlene? He's home with Linda. It took a lot of effort for him to settle into bed even after you came back, Elise. I see. It's best we never head out and patrol all at the same time again. Truly, this could have been avoided. It's best we pay poor Elizabeth a visit before we settle in. I wouldn't be able to stop, not knowing how she's doing. I'll go with you, Jacob. I would like to know if Apfel is doing alright. I think the crow's gonna be mad at us now, though. Oh, it must have been so frightening, Elise. I'd say it was more frightening for Apfel. One thing after another with him, isn't it? How is he, Elise? He seemed a little dazed, if I'm honest. No wonder, the poor lad was lost in the woods for hours. Oh, I'll stop by Miss Lisbeth's first thing in the morning. She must be exhausted. I can't let Apfel speak of what he saw in the woods. I'll wager you were exhausted as Apfel, Elise. I won't stay for long, Miss Arian. We ought to celebrate what we can, then. Why don't we all have some ale? There's our lass! I'm so glad to see you alright, my dear. You must have been so frightened, poor thing. The woods aren't the most inviting thing, that's for certain. We're fortunate the lad wasn't taken by the witch, that's what. At least he's not accusing us of being the witch now. So, you know. This is a time to celebrate, old lad. Oh, Wilhelm's right. We ought to be glad nothing happened. Apfel didn't speak of such things, that's for certain. And I certainly didn't see anything, of course. There's no need to justify yourself, Elise. Make it the most of your night, you hear? Atta girl, Elise! I couldn't have done so better myself, lass. You two have had quite a bit of ale, haven't you? What better occasion could we have to celebrate? The festival's only a couple days away, Mr. Guido. This is better than the festival, Elise. A great deal better indeed. I trust you with my baby's life, lass. Oh, that's... You're a hero, Elise. No other way to put it. You can't leave Kieferberg now, can you? We're drinking to Elise tonight. Drinking to Elise tonight, we are? At least they're happy, I guess. I wouldn't know what would you have done without you, dearie. Oh, I only did what I had to, Miss Marley. You're one of the lads, Elise. When it comes to bravery, most certainly. I suppose. You must be exhausted, my dear. I won't be staying long, Miss Marley. Say, I know it's a cookie thing to ask, but you didn't happen to see the witch, did you? Oh, Brindlehyde. Why ask such a thing on a day like this? Oh, but Joshin said Apfel was taken by the... There was no witch, Miss Brindlehyde. Apfel got lost in the woods, that's all there is to it. Oh, that's such a relief. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Because I don't know if we'll be able to make the, I don't know if we'll be able to make the feast in the morning or not. But my thought is, what we should do is we should save, go to bed, and see if we can still make it in the morning. Because I think if we're there tonight, it'll make us look suspicious. Because we said we were going home. So, because find your way home, craft the tender flesh. And each one of them takes a time period. So, I think we should go home first. And then we'll see how it goes. See if we can do it in the morning. If not, then we'll come back. Because we need to craft that tender flesh. Hi, Harry. Trevor's mod because AJ was mod, and then AJ banned Trevor. And so I got rid of AJ's mod, and now Trevor's mod. Have best to look about it before I leave. Look about? Look about where? What? Do I need a... But... Okay, so I can't go home. Trevor, don't ban him. I don't remember. I think it was a ban. Though he did eventually come back. I guess I have to craft the tender flesh then. Wait, was there someone up here I didn't talk to? Oh no, that's just a cat. I'm losing my mind, actually. Sorry, guys. Are you not gonna ban Trevor again? I think the save point might be here for a reason, guys. Oh, this is like the longest day ever. I assume the crows are gonna be in here. I'll have to use the key, I forgot. You promised to be nice, AJ? You've come. You've come. Ugh. The gift lasts the tender flesh. I've come here to do just that, you wretch. Show it to me, show it to me. Your ardor, your longing for that wish of yours. I've already been to your grove. I've cleared your trial. What else is it you want from me? Your commitment! Your commitment! Show it to me, lassie, your commitment. Okay. I'm committed, guys. Oh no, ow, 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 ow. Prevail against the crow. The tender flesh. There it is! That crow, it's gone. Honestly, Harry, agree. Couldn't agree less, actually. I hate the stupid bird. It's got my hair in it. It'll do, I suppose. It's best to get out of here. The sooner the better. I hope I killed him. When did I? It's that dream again. But I was in town just now. Do we get to dance with more people? I like dancing with the little fairy sprites. Let's run, guys. I want to dance with more fairy sprites. Yes, 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 yes! You again! Didn't you hear me? We'll be late for his banquet if you don't hurry. Banquet, what are you? Time to dance with the spirits again! Oh, I love dancing with them. Yes! Good morning! Okay, I'm gonna hit the save point and then I'm gonna stop for today. Huh? Harry, you didn't see the fairies before, did you? It's morning already? Morning? Already? I didn't feel like I got any sleep at all. It's best I go find Rosemary. Brum, 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 brum. 9 fireflies. Okay, what are we this morning? A unicorn. I see. Did it always look like this? Yes. Goats? I'm begging you, Flock. What's going on out there? Oh, please stay put, Flock.
goodness sake.
What's gone into him? Elise, he's throwing a temper tantrum, that's all. I didn't know Guts could do such a thing. I had my hands full with breakfast, I couldn't give him much attention. It's what you get for spoiling so much, that's what. I know, but I can't resist his sweet little hops. You're truly... Are you feeling better today, Elise? You shouldn't have... You still shouldn't... You still haven't told me about what happened. I can't tell her the full extent of it, can I? Not about what I saw in the woods, or about her. Are you listening, Elise? Huh? You were telling me about the woods. A fellow got lost in the woods, that's all. Went in there to rescue him, I suppose. You're not telling me the whole truth, are you? Elise? There's something in those woods, Rosemary. I don't know who they are, or what they want from me, but I felt the presence since Monday. Someone in the woodland, you say? I'm certain they have hurt Apfel, or lured him in, even. Have you seen that old hag again, Elise? The one who told you about him in the testaments. Haven't seen that old hag since then, but that Rosemarina met in the woods. I wouldn't know what to make of any of this, do I? Elise? Come, Rosemarine, we should move along. Oh, it's best you go ahead without me, Elise. I think I'll best find Flock. I'll be right there, with you. Alright. Alright, chat. I think I had enough of this game for today. Nearly lost my wits to some stupid birds. So... Thank you guys for tuning in. Or... I saved, right? I'm just making sure it actually, like, saved, because it'd be suck. Okay, it does. Alright. No. AJ, I'm a streamer. It's what I do. I say, hey, chat. Okay. Hooray! Hopefully, I can stream this again tomorrow. I'm tired. This was a lot. Goodbye! Okay, bye.